Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for April 3, 2024, featuring Morning Earthshine. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 6:29 a.m. Central Daylight Time followed by sunset at 7:19 p.m. During Monday's solar eclipse, it is fun to look at the sun through safe eclipse glasses. There are other ways to monitor the progress of the partial phases. The easiest is to project the sun's image through an aperture or opening. Previous podcasts about eclipses have described how to make solar projectors. The advice has been to make openings as small as possible. During the October 2023 annular eclipse, NASA volunteers at Chaco Culture National Historic Park in New Mexico distributed a card that promoted a space agency mission. It has 3 openings: triangle, square, and circle. The round aperture is about 1/4 of an inch in diameter, hardly the pinhole that has been promoted here. During the partial eclipse, all 3 projected crescent phases, clearly demonstrating that any shape with a reasonably small opening can produce a solar eclipse crescent. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky. An hour before daybreak, the crescent moon, 36% illuminated, is about 10 degrees above the southeast horizon. The phase is bright enough to illuminate the ground and produce shadows. Look for Earthshine, a soft glow on the moon's night side between the lunar horns or cusps. The effect is from sunlight reflecting from Earth's oceans, clouds, and land. Earthshine is easily photographed. A tripod-mounted camera works best, although, if held steadily, a dramatic image can be captured. From exposures lasting a few seconds, an overexposed lunar crescent is adjacent to the Earthshine. Together, the entire moon's globe is visible. Saturn and Venus are not visible this morning. Saturn rises earlier each morning. The first opportunity to see it occurs in a week. Venus heads toward superior conjunction with the Sun in nearly 2 months. Attempt to look for Mars through a binocular. The red planet rises 72 minutes before the Sun. About 30 minutes later, it is over 5 degrees above the east-southeast horizon, a long way from a prime-time performance. In the evening sky, Mercury is overtaking Earth, passing between our planet and the Sun in 8 days. Now too dim and setting 62 minutes after the Sun, the planet is not visible. Bright Jupiter is the easiest bright planet to locate, although it is beginning a slide toward brighter twilight. At an hour after sundown, the Jovian giant is less than 20 degrees above the western horizon. Jupiter is trekking eastward in front of Aries, noticeably east, or above, an imaginary line from Hamel, the Ram's brightest star, to Menkar, Cetus Nostral. Use a binocular to inspect the Pleiades cluster and the Hyades star cluster with Aldebaran, Taurus' brightest star nearby. Place Jupiter at the center of field of view to look for a few of its largest satellites that hang very close to the planet. Planet Uranus is fairly easy to locate in the same binocular field with Jupiter. Use the chart in the online article to find the bodies described here. After looking for Jupiter's moons, move the binocular slightly so that Jupiter is toward the bottom. Look for Rho Arietis to Jupiter's lower right and toward the edge of the field. Notice that the star appears inside a triangle made by 3 dimmer stars. Stars Delta and Zeta appear to the upper right. Notice their contrasting colors. This evening Jupiter, Delta, and Zeta are nearly along a diagonal line from the lower left to the upper right. Dimmer stars 53 and 54 are along that line as well. Number 53 has a hue similar to Zeta, while 54 nearly matches Delta. The aquamarine planet is slightly brighter than 53 and 54, but dimmer than the other named stars. A telescope is needed to see the planet's globe. Jupiter is overtaking Uranus, but the pair is lower in the sky each evening. Jupiter passes by on the 20th, but they are lower in the sky than tonight. This evening Jupiter sets less than 3 hours after sundown. Tomorrow morning, the moon rises less than 2 hours before sunup. It is low in the southeast during morning twilight. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.